What are some alternatives to investing in the BND ETF? If you are considering the Vanguard Total Bond Market Exchange Traded Fund, also known as BND, you might be curious about other investment options available to you. Let's take a closer look at some alternatives that can fit different investment strategies and personal finance goals. First, there are other bond exchange traded funds that focus on different segments of the bond market. For example, short-term bond exchange traded funds invest in bonds that mature within 5 years. This can help reduce interest rate risk compared to longer-term bonds. A couple of options in this category are the Vanguard Short-Term Bond Exchange Traded Fund and the Invesco Short-Term Treasury Exchange Traded Fund. These are great for investors who prefer lower risk and have shorter investment horizons. Next, you might consider corporate bond exchange traded funds. These funds focus on investment-grade corporate debt, which typically offers higher yields than government bonds. However, they do come with slightly higher risk. Examples include the iShares iBonds December 2026 Term Corporate Exchange Traded Fund and the Invesco Bullet Shares Corporate Bond Exchange Traded Funds. If you are looking for higher income potential, high-yield bond exchange traded funds could be an option. These funds invest in lower-rated bonds that offer higher yields, but they also come with increased credit risk. Another alternative is bond mutual funds. For instance, the Vanguard Total Bond Market Index Fund Admiral shares provide similar broad exposure to the bond market as BND but operates as a mutual fund. This might appeal to those who prefer mutual funds or want to set up automatic investment plans. You can also explore fixed income alternatives beyond traditional bonds. Real estate investment trusts, commonly known as REITs, invest in income-generating real estate and typically pay dividends. This can provide an alternative income stream with different risk and return characteristics compared to bonds. Preferred stocks are another option. These securities pay fixed dividends and have features that sit between bonds and stocks, offering income along with some potential for equity upside. Dividend stocks are also worth considering. Investing in companies with a history of paying dividends can provide income and potential for capital appreciation, although they carry more market risk than bonds. If you prefer guaranteed income, fixed annuities might be suitable. These insurance products provide guaranteed income streams but often requiring longer commitments and may have less liquidity. Lastly, individual bonds can be a solid choice. Banks and credit unions often offer options like U.S. Treasuries, municipal bonds, or corporate bonds. Buying individual bonds allows you to hold them to maturity, which can help reduce interest rate risk and provide predictable income. However, keep in mind that minimum investment amounts can be higher, and liquidity may be lower compared to exchange-traded funds. In summary, there are many alternatives to investing in the Vanguard Total Bond Market Exchange Traded Fund. From other bond exchange traded funds and mutual funds to fixed income alternatives like real estate investment trusts and individual bonds, each option has its own risk and yield profile. Consider your financial goals and risk tolerance when exploring these choices.